Grand Rising. Good afternoon and good evening. Honey, whatever time you click on this video is the right time for you, and I thank you in advance for your viewership and support. Honey, listen, I had a whole lineup that I was prepared to record over the last 2 days, and all of that went out the window when I heard the story. I literally had to just sit down and gather myself because it got to be a bit much, and I couldn't believe what I was hearing and reading. So if you see the thumbnail, you already know what I'm talking about. It got real out here. It got real crazy. Hold on, let me fix my lighting. Okay, I think that's good. That's good. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know if this was a PR thing gone wrong. Like one person figured, I drum up a little something, a little controversy, make money, and then somebody took it too far. I don't know. Because it feels like it would have been good for business until it wasn't. But if you've been under a rock and you have no idea what I'm talking about, a couple of days ago, Asian Dow went clean off the deep end and revealed that allegedly, but this is according to her, allegedly, she had to stop her brother from unaliving KASH Dow. And she posted this on her social media that practically like, you still breathing, you're still here because I stopped my brother from, pow-powing you. Gotta watch what I say on here. And then, in the midst of all of these comments, she's calling her a snitch, pretty much called her a CI, ran her down, talked about a scenario where she could possibly be an informant. And y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you, this is where I looked at Asian Dow and it's like, baby, you've let the character get to your head, okay? You've let the character get to your head. If there is any truth, any validity to the accusation that Asian Dow made about KASH Dow possibly being a CI, I'm here to tell you right now, the biggest mistake Asian Dow could have ever made in her life was revealing that your family has the propensity of taking this woman's life. And the reason why is because you can catch a case for threatening a federal informant. That really is a case because they're considered to be like an employee of the American government. It's as simple as if you got into an altercation with a regular everyday person versus you get into a physical altercation with a postal worker. That person is under that umbrella, that protection of the federal government while they're currently working, or once they have been, logged into the system for work. So if there's any truth to that, you just put you and your brother in a position where you put a heck of a bullseye on your back. And I would not be surprised if legal troubles ensue very soon for her and her family. I mean, just saying what you said about your brother, that's a case in itself. But let's get into some things. Since I already have her cards right here. We're going to do the Anime Tarot deck on behalf of Asian Dow. Expect this one to be a little lengthy. I don't know. I feel like there's some things that need to be really, really delved into here, because it's just, like I said, if this was a marketing strategy for Cash Dow, you know, drum up a little chaos to get the public interest going, you know, a little drama to sell. I get this from a business end. What I just don't get is with Asian Dow, it's like, girl, you gotta know how far to take the character. Because when it get real gangster, it's supposed to be silent. At least from what I hear. So show me the energy around Asian Dow. Show me the energy around Asian Dow. Take me to the accusation of her brother possibly harming Cash Dow. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, that was quick. So that lets me know she's very, very swift in her responses. Ace of Swords represents the truth. But she's chaotic though. She's with the smoke. She's ready for the jump off. But King of Discs, yeah, she's coming in masculine energy. Queen of Swords. You know, I'm standing on business, bitch. I'm telling the truth. And this is going to get me money. So it feels like this is a collaboration, okay? As far as PR, as far as business, this is a collaboration that went wrong. And when I say collaboration, I don't mean that they actually got on the phone and called each other and decided, hey girl, hey, we gonna, you know, scam the internet. Let's make a fake beef, you know, like them bad girl bitches do and get some money. I'm not saying that at all. It's a collaboration because one doesn't have to entertain the other. For this marketing plan to work, it would have to be equal or, you know, greater energy to be matched here. Or somebody just paying somebody dust and it falls flat and it goes nowhere, right? So had Asian have come down a little bit out of the masculine energy, okay? Because this is big bank tank, little bank, okay? King of Disc to the Queen of Disc. You would think this would be a married couple, okay? This would be a pair, but this is her energy, like big bank take little bank. I'm gonna show them I'm the biggest doll of them all. I'll come through, you know, and Gensu this bitch. Look, I'm gonna take her head, because what I'm saying is the truth. So that puts me over you. I'm really solid. I'm really that. I'm really gangster. You can't say you gangster if you out here, you know, on this Casper the Friendly Ghost type shit, when I really know the truth. So Asian really is, you know, the type that will get active. It's like you playing with me, and I'm really that. You acting like this ain't that, but it's really that. I really don't fuck with you. But once again, she doesn't know where to pull back on the character. Cash Doll, from what I'm seeing energetically, is coming at this more so from a business standpoint, marketing. Okay, so what is this we got here? So the Chariot. The Chariot is forward movement, like full steam ahead, right? Also, it comes through like a locomotive, like a bull in a china shop. There's no stopping the Chariot. The Chariot will run down on you. So it's like if the Chariot wants to make something happen, consider it done. There's nothing you can do about it. Hold on. Probably should anoint my hands with this energy. Goodness gracious. So, like I said, you know, the way she's looking at it, like I said, she's coming in the masculine energy. Cash is more in the feminine energy. It's big bank, take little bank. And, you know, definitely, you know, I'm coming well equipped. I will ride on you. But, oh, wow, the Five of Pentacles. So, it's like somebody in this equation is broke. Five of Pentacles. Somebody really ain't got it. Somebody really ain't about that. And it's like, that's what, it's like, it's like, wow. So Asians all about exposing, like somebody really ain't about it. Somebody really ain't hood. Somebody really ain't about that. You ain't gonna do shit. I'll really make that happen. But Five of Pentacles, would you really make that happen? Is this something you would really do? Is it a matter of, do you have the money to make that happen? Or is it that people who could possibly or would possibly make this happen don't really mess with you like that? Like, because I need to understand, because it's a huge energy here of poverty or being isolated and ostracized. Because Five of Pentacles doesn't have to always be, you know, physically broke. It could be, you know, morally broke, spiritually broke. But I keep getting big bank, take little bank. And part of this big bank, take little bank would be to put Cash in a position to where she has nothing, where she's ostracized, where people would turn on her. Yeah. I promise you, this is almost like, I hate to say it, on a way smaller but way more serious level. This is like the female version of 50 and Meech all over again. But it's more serious, because when the other two, you know, had whatever they had going on, yes, 50 trolled down to the bone marrow. He just stopped trolling 6 minutes ago, okay? He has to devote his attention to Megan Cunniff this week. But no one made any threats of violence or said anything that can't be taken back. No one said anything that could spark the interest of law enforcement. This went to a whole nother place. This went to a really, really dark place. And it feels like she wants Cash Doll to feel isolated and desolate and end up with nothing. Big bank, take little bank. Wow, she really, really, really going hard on this. Like, I'm the biggest doll of them all, type energy, but it's like, when does the character turn down? And where does the actual person behind the alter ego show up? Because it's like, what should have been a tool for marketing to make both parties money, what should have just been hip hop, has now been taken too far. Yeah, Ten of Swords. It's like Asian feels betrayed in some way. It's like, because all the flagrant disrespect, of course, but it's like, as you can see, this chick down here, it's like, I feel betrayed, and this is why it's so strong with it. It's up and it's stuck, because the Two of Swords, permanent cutoff from a betrayal. So she feels betrayed some type of way by Cash Doll. And this feels like a very, very serious thing for her. So it's like, I'm not going to be respectful with a bitch I don't respect. Point blank, period. So she's very blunt. She's very straight to the point in that energy. And it's like, this is why it's so cutthroat, because it's like, I don't mess with you no way. So why would I even play with you? Justice. And this is how she decided to balance the score, the coup de grace, to put those 10 swords in Cash Doll's back, so that big bank can take little bank. Tell the world about justice, and that'll end it all. That'll bring balance to the whole situation, and we'll see who the real Doll is, who really is the hardest Doll. Wow. So it's like, Asian thinks about her past, where I really didn't have it. I really did struggle. But now the energy that I'm getting once I see justice is, because of everything that's happened over the years, or everything that's happened over the past, I'm going to make sure I break you. When I'm done with you, you won't have anything. You won't have any money. It's like she wants to remove the cash from the Doll. Damn. King of Wands. So King of Wands represents a fire sign. It's so weird. Her energy, Asian's energy, is so masculine. A lot of people would think she sees herself as the female Vaughn, but it's like she sees herself as a masculine counterpart to Vaughn. Pretty much any and everything he can do to turn up and get money, I can do too. I ain't the female version of him. I'm just like him. Like I said, where does the character end and the person begin? Because it's very, very hard to distinguish in this situation what part of this is her actuality as a person, and what part of this is for entertainment purposes only, because I'm not seeing the entertaining part yet. It feels like Asian Doll, the alter ego is appearing more and more like the actual person. So it's like, which one is which? Queen of Swords, Prince of Cups. So Prince of Cups is like a kind offer, a gesture, or offering the olive branch, or telling someone, I spared you. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you was about to be out of here. Yeah, wow. So remember, we started off asking about the accusation with her and her brother. So this is the olive branch. If it hadn't been for me, I spared you. So it feels like she's telling the truth. That's why it's so hard to tell which part is Asian, the Asian doll, and which part is her. Let me see. Let me look on my other phone. What is your actual name? Maybe that'll help me to separate the energies. Because, girl, thank y'all for giving me a second. Okay, Lord, let's see. Hold on. I was looking for her name and found the story. What is going on? So Asian Doll wants everyone to respect her new name change. So the Shade Room post, hold on. So y'all can see what I'm talking about. Say, I don't go by Asian Doll no more. I'm Asian the Brat. I'm starting off fresh, new project, new look, same skills. It's a new me. Please respect my wishes because I'm so serious about this. So, this was March 24th, 2019. So that's when Asian changed her name. I feel like that's going to be significant. Because she's back to calling herself Asian Doll. Like I went on Apple Music today. And she was, yep, she was back to Asian Doll. Okay, so her name is Misharan. That's a pretty name, Misharan. So let me see if that can help me separate the energy between Asian Doll and Misharan. Because the energy runs so close, like usually it's really, really easy for me to tell where the alter ego is and where the actual person is. Let me see. Okay. Hoping that makes it a little better to see. Nine of Cups. So it was her wish fulfillment to tell the truth, because it's like I said, this would have been great as a marketing ploy if the banter hadn't have gone too far. It's like the banter went into a place of where it's going to bring authorities, whether you want it, whether you want them in there or not. Too many things were said that triggered some really, really crazy energy. The Fool. So yeah, she jumped off the porch. So Asian is like, what it do? You want to get it popping, what it do? Like, she's really ready for the smoke. Now, let's remember, this is a pregnant woman, y'all. So it's like, if you saying you really want to get it cracking, you saying you really want to get active, then let's get it. So I'm taking on, this is the energy after Cash Doll said that she see her, she would slap her. Whew, Lord. Yeah. So I really, y'all, it's just over and over and over again. Like, this should have been great for marketing. It should have been great when it came down to it for PR if it had just stayed hip hop. Yeah. Because this was supposed to be a step in the right direction to move people towards investing in them. People to start caring more about their brand so they can invest in them. And then it became a dark, heavy betrayal. And now, instead of isolating Kash Doll from the street and her street credibility by labeling her a snitch and taking it too far, discussing street conversation, now it's like Asian feels betrayed. She feels backstabbed because people have turned their backs on her. She feels ostracized. So what she actually wanted for Kash Doll is what she feels, coming at her, allegedly. Oh, no wonder she feels that. Look at there, the universe. So everything that she wanted to send out to Kash Doll returned to her, returned to sender through people not agreeing with her commentary, being triggered about her commentary, and possibly having law enforcement, active with someone's name. It all came back to her due to the universal law. What you want for others, you end up attracting towards yourself. So you have to be careful about the energy that you put out, because what you honestly want for others, the universe activates and it sees it as what is reciprocal for you. And this is a hard lesson, because justice, that's law enforcement getting involved, possibly having to go to court, possibly facing charges because this triggered people, and now it's become serious. It's deeper than rap. Two of Cups. Had this, like I said, just stayed strictly business, this could have been the two of them, the Two of Cups. They could have both rode this wave from both ends and made money. Now, you got to worry about the DOJ. And that's what's bringing all of this, to arrest, because it's like what you said took it too far. Now law enforcement could be, actively looking at us, looking at our money, trying to figure out how everybody working. Like, you meant to bring arrest to her money. You meant to destroy her. It was supposed to be, the coup de grace, the karate chop to the throat. It was supposed to be the finishing move, the DDT. But it backfired. Because nobody's talking about if Kash did or didn't possibly cooperate with law enforcement. Nobody cared about that statement at all. If anything, they only cared about law enforcement needs to be involved because you threatened her life. And now here you are, the hermit. Financial opportunities now are slowing up for you. Yep, full exposure, the sun. And the exposure came from you being in the same energy as Vaughn, or what you think is Vaughn. Because remember, she's not the female version of Vine. She is like Vine. And this is what she wants people to see. Like, she don't want to be reduced to a certain level just by saying she's a female. Like, I'm really that. I'm really like that. But showing people you're really that, you're really like that. It was supposed to be for work, 8 of Pentacles, but now it's exposing everything. It's like you're going to have to be concerned about living your life under a magnifying glass, a spotlight, and a magnifying glass, because everybody around you is going to be under investigation now. So I would suggest everybody be on their best behavior. It's too late to scrub the internet. You know, you got to scrub the internet. Chances are they already seen what they need to see. So everybody just got to be chill and keep this strictly business. Heartbreak. So here it is. It's like you're talking about how you extended the olive branch to keep her out of a situation. And notice this is a woman and a man. Remember, she said her brother. So this woman and a man now face heartbreak because you were keeping it real. You were telling her the truth about what was a wish fulfillment. He really wished you to not be here, allegedly. Yeah. Turn your lights out. Possibly, at the least, rob you, allegedly, at the least. So it was a wish fulfillment. And here it is. I'm telling the truth about extending the olive branch. But the heartbreak came from telling the truth. And that's the downfall of being like Vine. Vine was built different. Consequences weren't a problem. And this is, okay. And this is finally where we find Misharan. This is where her and Vine are built different. Femininity. Okay, phone. Yeah, femininity. And she's recognizing her femininity now that she's a mother. Now that she's about to have a little girl. Now that she's going to have to teach that little girl femininity is important. And now she has to think about what all she has to lose. Vine didn't have anything to lose. So motherhood is starting to change the way that she views things. And it's like, had it not been for motherhood, I don't think this heartbreak would be as deep, because it's like, I done been in situations, been active, doing whatever it is that I do. But I got somebody that depends on me now. I got something to lose. Princess of Wands, her daughter. Here's the Queen of Wands. Here's the Princess of Wands. So motherhood is changing Misharan. And this is what's going to bring her out of this rough energy. This is what's going to bring her more into her divine feminine, her femininity. It's going to soften her heart. Because now she has to be stable. She has to think about stability. Like I said, there's someone who needs me, somebody who counts on me, somebody who depends on me. So I have to move different now. I had to learn patience. I had to think about what's more important to invest in. I can't afford to be asked out now. The Emperor. So she's gonna have to, like I said, soften now. And now it's like she wants an emperor, not just the father of her child, but it's like, here it is. It's like Six of Pentacles is somebody unearned money. Like, you know, back in the day, it probably was only important to have somebody who was going to trick on you, right? Prince of Wands, Six of Discs. You know, you hunch on you, trick on you, keep it moving. But now the type of man that she deals with is going to become more important. It's like becoming a mother is going to bring a growth spurt to her as a person. It's going to change her whole perspective on life. This baby will actually, it feels like it's this daughter, this baby girl is going to give her something to live for. And this is what's going to change the way that she looks at life. So it's important that she has this dark night of the soul for people to cut her off, for, you know, people to distance themselves from her, because it's forcing her to think. And it's like she's got to cut all this shit out, because once you have this baby, you can't afford to go to jail. And see, being afraid to go to jail, having a baby, is putting things in perspective. I finally got a man. I finally, you know, I'm having a baby. I got a family. I don't want to lose everything that I have right now. So someone's having a mental, spiritual, and emotional growth spurt. And that means this little girl is doing what she was supposed to do. She's pushing Nichiren to grow into womanhood. Womanhood is more than, you know, just being an adult, physically being attractive. Like, being in womanhood is mastering every part of yourself until you can become the best version of you that you could possibly be. So kudos to her. It looks like this baby is like the best thing that can happen to her. It helps her to evolve. And it's going to happen rapidly. Princess of Cups. Yeah, she's going to soften her position. Do I see them, you know, being friends down the road? I'm not going to say, you know, they'll be buddy-buddy. That's more like a no. But will it be, you know, a difference of perspectives? Yes. Because motherhood is going to help her to understand who she is as a person more. So I'm going to go ahead and clear this part of the table. And we're going to get on KASH. I don't know what I expected to come out of this, because This one was a doozy, y'all. I promise you. I'm up in the wee hours of the morning, which for me is probably y'all regular hours, but you know, if I don't have to be up before 7 a.m., it's not going to happen. I don't care what's going on in the world. But I'm up, and I'm glad that I got up to do this. Because it put a whole new perspective on it. I wanted to, because there's so much clutter with this situation. I wanted to see it with a pair of fresh eyes so that I could understand what was going on and not just the internet hype. Alrighty. I'm going to do 2 oracle cards to close out Asian's energy, and then we're going to go right off into KASH. All right, Dark Princess Oracle is going to deal with the energy she's in now. The Isis Oracle is going to deal with the energy that she's going to go into when she transitions into this softer version of herself. Okay, Pandora, curiosity. Well, baby, we know about Pandora's box. Goodness. Let's see, Skylar, drama. Pandora's box and drama. So that's where she's at now. Let's see where she's going to be once she has this beautiful little girl. Divine Destiny and Truth Unveiled. So that's what I mean about this baby is a blessing to her, because she figures out who she's destined to be through motherhood. Stay true and being in your power. And Talisman of Potency. So this is going to even tap her into, you know, spirituality, healing. Like she's going to go from the dark night of the soul to like a, I want to say like a Kundalini awakening. And it's like, it's several different types of spiritual upgrades are going to come from motherhood. Rising sun, the divine solar child reborn. Okay? Now, I had to show that at the bottom of the deck, because it's like once this baby is born, it's like she's going to be reborn as a person. She's going to have to relearn who she is as a person, and then she's going to learn while, you know, teaching her little person. So that's good to know. But she's got to get out of Pandora's box and Skylar, which is curiosity and drama. So once she can finally stop being so damn dramatic, she's got so many blessings coming to her when she gets off into this softer, more well-rounded energy. It's like once she gets into her divinity. So, y'all, I don't think I'm going to be able to show these the way I want to, but I'm going to do what I can do. This deck is, hold on, the Exotic Cancer deck. It's a deck with like a strip club thing. And then we got the Barbie card. So I had to have something here that represents the Tao, you know, since she is the first Tao that I can remember. And I'm gonna use these two as oracles. And the main deck will do Tarot of Vampires, of the vampires. So this is gonna get interesting. Cash likes to let us know these other girls is like vampires biting her style. So let's do the vampire deck. Where the phone go? Yeah, my phone just flew off the table. I don't even know where it is. Okay, so that means I don't need to be distracted. Angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Show me the energy around Cash Doll. Show me the energy around Cash Doll. I know your name. You're Arkisha. Let's see the energy around Cash Doll, and then we'll see the energy around Arkisha, the actual person, before we tap out. Okay. So we got the Hermit. And the Hermit is like, I'm just chilling. I'm going to stay out the way. She feels like brokenhearted and betrayed by this. Like, just wow, you really took it this far. Like, I'm good. I'm straight. I'm good on this chick. You'll never have to worry about me. Wow. Okay, let's see. We got, how many just jumped out? 6 of Wands. You're moving forward towards victory swiftly. Okay? And notice the Asian theme here. I don't know if they're in Tokyo, but moving on from the Asian Doll, because remember the last one was anime inspired. Yeah, she's going to focus on her money. 10 of Pentacles. Four of Cups, it's an unrequited offer. Yeah, dealing with you is not good for my mental health. The Empress. Once again, here's the commonality between the both of them. Motherhood, the Empress. And notice, she's got her wolf. So she got her protector and her goon. And I got people that tell me what I need to know. You know, people get at me like they need to get at me. I'm rooted, I'm firm out here in these streets, so I ain't worried about shit. But I got shit to lose. I'm a mother, Empress. I have, businesses and things that I need to focus on. So, yeah, I'm straight on you. I'm good. The Star. Damn. Just what I thought I was going to let that go. The Star. And I'm shining and shitting on you anyway. So, cocky energy on both sides. Big personality on both sides. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Cash Doll's cards is jumping, though. She may not be saying nothing publicly, baby, but I got cards that flew all up under the damn chair. Wait a minute. First, my phone fell and slid somewhere. Now my cards is going all up under the table. So, privately she's furious. She's pissed, but it feels like cool and calculated. I never let you see me sweat type energy. I'm pissed. If I see you, I catch you by your collar, but I ain't gonna say that publicly. Yeah, Temperance, the Magician. So, you got Temperance and the Magician. It's like, I got motion, so I got balance through a new beginning. I can manifest things. I can make things shake. So, She's like, I ain't even worried about you. Like, I got shit to lose. I'm a mother. I gotta get out here and get it. I gotta keep working. You know, I gotta do what I gotta do to get this money because wow. So pretty much cashed out feels like unlike you, I oh, shit. Unlike you, I have motion and I'm getting money. I have children to take care of. I don't have time to address you publicly. Just know I hear shit and I'm good. Don't worry about me. I'm good. Okay. Yeah, I'm good. Four of Wands. I'm stable. It's Gucci over here. Okay, so we've got the Star, which is the card of hope, and she says she's the star out of the two. Strength. Once again, she's the charismatic one. She's the one that got the motion. She's the one that really got okay. So she's so this is like her relationship. Like, don't worry about me and my baby daddy, what we got going on. I really got motion. Whatever it is that we do, you know, we're all my shit is good. So it's almost like she's like, you want what I have. So y'all, both of them are very cocky. You want what I got. You want to shine like me. You want a baby daddy like mine. But I really got it though. Eight of Cups. So she like, look, I'm walking away from the drama. And y'all, pay attention to the fact that this chick is so bougie and she's at a vanity. Like, I could care less. Literally, like, this is somebody like the drama, please. I could care less. She's not even asking mirror, mirror on the wall who's the finest or who's the baddest doll of them all. This is someone who's cocky. Like, I already know it's me, so why should I pay you any mind? Oh, God. Knight of Pentacles. So, Knight of Pentacles is like I said, I really got it though. But it's like, you got the Knight of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. And, you know, money coming in slow, or relationship may have started. Oh, y'all, they both can go under the belt. So I'll just put it like this. I ain't gonna say what just came to me, but it's a difference between your family and mine. I really got it. You got a situation out of being a situation. So expect a battle between the both of these two on who can drop the best music out of the dolls, to show who's really that, who really got it. Because this is what it should have been. It should have just been marketing, which would have been genius if it didn't go too street. Some of the stuff that was said was just way too street. Had it not went so street, this would have really, really worked out for marketing purposes. It would have boosted sales. It would have, you know, caused a demand, because it would have shown competition of the different varieties of the dolls. It actually could have revamped the Dow brand all over again, had it have not got too dark. Yeah, the Emperor. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a whole total new world, a different type of situation once Asian has her baby. And like, remember I said, it's going to make her think more about the type of man she wants in her life. You know, an emperor. I can't just have just any man in my life. Like, everything in her life is going to change. It's going to upgrade. It has to, because of the baby. And it's very, very intriguing, because it's like, through motherhood, these two, whether they like each other or not, they will have a common interest where they can understand each other better. Um, Asian is not going to understand KASH the way that I see her understanding her later, until she has this baby. Yep, the Wheel of Fortune. So KASH is just like, I'm staying out the way. I'm getting my money. That's all that matters to me. I'm in and out. I'm doing these shows. You got the Page of Cups. The Empress. She, like I said, she's paying this dust. It's like, okay, you know, even if she was to apologize, you know, what is that going to really do? Two of Pentacles. She's juggling on how to handle this. Should this stay, you know, on some under the table type negotiation with an apology, like a big homie or something get involved? Or should this go to law enforcement? Because she does have to think about her children, her brand, her businesses, her total life in general. So it's just a very, very interesting crossroad here. It's like, does this stay street, or does this have to go into law enforcement? Because I'm a mother now. The way I would have handled this before is different than what I need to do now. So High Priestess. This is also showing how much she's evolved as well. Motherhood, the key phrase here. I have something to live for, so I'm going to stay quiet. I'm going to keep everything I know to myself, and whatever I need to do is not going to be talked about in the public. I respect her for that. Yep, the Fool, the Three of Pentacles, and King of Swords. Okay, so that's the accusation about her, you know, snitching on her peoples. Because as you can see, that's the Fool, falling under the Lovers. A choice to take a leap of faith. To cooperate with law enforcement. And be a snake with the government, because this represents the government. The Three of Wands is, you know, this represents an opportunity. Your ship's coming in. How could that represent an opportunity? Your ship's coming in, because she was already signed to the label. Why would that bring her ships in? Because this is the accusation that um, Asian doll made. So that's where I'm getting this from. All of this is from the internet, not the street. This is from the internet. Nine of Swords. So that did give her anxiety. That did give KASH doll anxiety. Even though she chose to walk away from this situation, I do feel like that had her shook. That, you know, she would tell the internet something like that. Wow, High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, Lord, have mercy. I said this like 50 Cent and Big Meech all over again. I wouldn't be surprised if this lead to people reading people paperwork. Knight of Wands. She just wants to stay focused on getting in and out and doing these shows. You know, it's like work may have slowed down at a moment, but, you know, it doesn't look like it's slowed down because there's no work. Ten of Cups. She decided to take more time for her family. So now she's back to work. So it's like, you know, things slowed down for a while because I was focused on my family. I just want to hustle. I just want to get this money. I just want to work. The Four of Swords. So it is like her and her baby daddy may be on a break right now, or this internet situation could also affect them in their relationship as well, due to, you know, things done in the past or things that they've been through in the past. Or I see her moving through this, though. I see her moving through this. But that accusation about her being a snitch and corroborating a story or cooperating with the government definitely gave her pause. It shook her. She gonna walk away from it and just leave it there on the internet. But I do see that's keeping her up at night for sure. And it looks like she was worried about this could slow her money up with doing shows. So that looks like that's the bigger fear here. Alrighty, let me get these cards off the table. I'm going to do a couple cards for KASH on where she was and where she's going. And then I'm going to go ahead and end this so I can upload it. And hopefully it can be up no later than noon, because it's super early. So I'm hoping that it'll be up by noon, because it's if the internet is running slow, it should still be up by then. Reading took a different turn than I expected. I mean, interesting how motherhood took a front seat. But I'm not surprised about that either. Okay. So we're going to use this Barbie deck. And I'm going to see how I can, because this is where she was. You know, for those of y'all who don't know, she used to be an exotic dancer. And these cards are exotic dancer inspired, so. Ooh, wish me luck, y'all. Some of these I might have to really, really cover. Show me where she used to be. Okay, we can't put that one out there because her, you know, her boobies is out. So this is showing her, you know, ending the cycle, leaving dancing to become who she is. Okay. And that is her story. She talks about how she made 26 grand in one night and quit dancing and, you know, started Cash Doll. So there we go. That's the beginning of her journey. Let me find a card where I can cover up these little tarot titties, because, you know, they feel some type of way on YouTube, y'all, about these little tarot titties. To see how many years it'll take her to do what she needs to do, or what is the full, how many years is the span of her career. Let's try that. Was it expected to be versus what it is? Okay, so it was expected that her career was going to last 3 to 4 years. Okay, now I got a shield for the little tarot titties, y'all. Give me a moment. Okay. Yeah, it was expected her career was supposed to last 3 to 4 years. So that's very, very crucial, because the lawsuit that tied her career up lasted 4 years. So by those standards, her career should have been over. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles definitely would be a cash doll, because as you can see, she's only 1 pentacle away from having everything that she needs on her own. So this is her going independent, or, you know, trying to do things independent. But it's like she ran into some hiccups. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is like an apology card, getting into a situation that she regrets or feeling sorry about. And end up, so she's worried about, you know, it's like a situation back then that led to a judgment or led to feeling judged. And now where she is, worried about facing judgment, but being financially stable and able to take care of everything that she needs on her own, not really needing much from anybody. So this is where she is now. And then this message came in, which was Asians Dial's clapback. Y'all, I'm dying laughing. Why is this woman down here with her hairy ass arms staring at this woman in protest? Like, don't nobody go to the strip club like that. She must have got your husband's rent money or something. So 10 of Wands. So when this message comes in, it's a huge burden. Okay? And remember, King of Wands. Remember, she called her YN. So that's still funny, y'all. I'm sorry. If you know, you know. So we're going to get a couple of cards to see where she's going. And then we can close this. And I thank you all for all of your wonderful time. Even though I'm up at the crack of dawn waking Jesus up, by the time you get to see this, it will be at a more respectable hour. Show me where she's going. Okay, so you got Truth is Unveiled, Revelations of Isis. Wings of Isis, uniting with angelic self. One last card. Tempest of Lapis Lazuli. goddess of the ancient skies. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Heaven. Blessing from the divine Empress of the sky. So, you know, it's like she just wants to keep the peace, keep it moving. She does have anxiety over the accusation that was made, what was said, because of its severity and how this is going to affect her moving around. She just wants to move past this, focus on work, focus on doing her shows, focus on being a mother. But she's very, very concerned about the accusation that was made on her and the allegation of a possible hit. But I don't see her addressing much publicly. It's like she's going to become very private on certain things, and it's going to be a need to know basis. You're going to have to be very, very close to her to be in the need to know. So I'm going to close this here, and everybody have a blessed day, blessed evening, and thank you so much for your viewership and support. I wish both these ladies just a wonderful journey through motherhood and all the growth and peace that it can provide, because it truly is the most rewarding, hardest job a woman will ever receive. But the great thing is, it looks like both women are going to learn more about nurturing, which is going to teach both of them about nurturing self. And when you nurture yourself, you have to move different. You have to think different. You have to love yourself. So they're both going to evolve through motherhood, just in different ways. So this reading is adjourned, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye, y'all.